I have no animation ideas, so we're gonna do a sketchbook tour. So this is my current sketchbook right now. Like, this is my newest one at the moment that I'm still working in. I got it earlier in March. I got it for my birthday. I wrote yet another sketchbook at the top, and I drew M83 on the front. I don't think I wrote anything on the spine, but let's go in here. These are some things that I made with my friend over FaceTime. We were just drawing BFB characters from memory. Obviously I'd picked tree. Then there's these, there's two. I don't know either, guys, I don't know either. So, over that FaceTime, we also drew Cloudy with legs. That one scene from BFB 16 where he's floating around and he's just like, Youchie! That's her OC Violet, I believe that's her name. And this is her character, Alora. You've seen her in a few of my videos, she's been featured. This is for an AU we made. It's like Undertale crossed with BFB. He's Alphys, he's Undyne, he's Asgore, he's, I think, the dog, and he's, Azrael. I don't know the names of the characters because I've never played Undertale, nor do I, like, really watch anything about it. All I know is that Death by Glamour is the best song. And then here are just some BFB scenes. And now we can get into the actual sketchbook. Alright. Okay, I've never done this before and it's unscripted, so here's a drawing of Tekna. This is the first thing I drew in here. Yeah, it's Tekna. I remember I drew this at my grandma's house. That's Mr. Vis from Pokemon. Hold on, I'll be right back. I need to go get him because he's wholesome. I got him. Yes, this is Mr. Vis. He's my son. You might see him in some of those wholesome amiibo edits if I ever make any more of those, which I probably will. And then on the page next to that, there's just a tree. There's a lot of erase marks because I really didn't know what I wanted to do. Also, Lily running. And here's M83. There's Luke. And this is something I made with Ari, the same person that I drew stuff over FaceTime with. We're gonna have a hard time explaining this, aren't we? Okay, so I skipped all the cursed stuff that me and Ari made because I don't know how to explain it. But here's M83 if she had legs, which is highly cursed, and she drew that. There's these thingies. I don't think I posted these on my Instagram like I was supposed to. These are other people's characters. These are my YouTube friends' characters. This is Sir Mangai's character. This is Drew. This is Doggy Doo's character. This is Hoot. And this is Luna Productions' character. This is Luna. Unfinished 1-2 Switch comics. But I did Runway, which is there. There's Copy Dance up there. Baby. There's, Telephone. And Shave is down there. This is my friend's brother, and when I was over at their house, we made a bunch of different teas, and her older brother said that he wanted all of the teas in there to be matcha, and then we drank it. It was super bitter. And then we ate all the rock. That's a blank page. School picture thingies I made because I was bored. Mabel and Legolas and Eleanor fighting over the screen. I don't know why I made these. I think it was like 11 at night. I don't even know. I was kind of bored, and Pit is clearly lazy. M83 holding her tail. I don't know why. Oh yes, here's something amusing. The types of people in a picture over here. So there's the normal one. I'm surprised I put Kai in that spot, honestly, because he's got such an ego. The one that ruins it. This should have been Kai. This should have been Kai, and this should have been Nate. I should have switched their spots. There's the poser, which is Mabel. She's Mabel. The idiot, which is Legolas down there. The one who gets poked in the eye or something, and then the camera shy. And then there's Dale bongos. It's Dale on the bongos. There's nothing else that really needs to be said about it. And then here, I drew all the BFB teams. So this is Ian's. There's Free Food. This is the Losers. I kind of don't like the way I drew Cake. I don't know why, though. This is Beep. Cloudy's mouth looks kind of weird now that I think about it. I guess I'll just call this Team Blet. And this is Ice Cube. This is a better name than that. The name got kind of messed up when I drew it. And this is Death Pact. Of course I made Tree the biggest, because he's my favorite. Oh my god. This, I don't know. There's Dale. I did this with colored pencils and just a regular pencil, and then there's me testing out the colors. This thingy is just like a pose test. There's Lily spreading awareness of coronavirus with her Lysol wipes and toilet paper. And this is my character's spreading like... How did green get down there? On Cyrus's leg. Why is there green on Cyrus's leg? Anyway. This is my character's like spreading coronavirus awareness, so it's like a little comic strip. I guess I'll read it. Oh no, I have to voice act. I'm not reading this, but if you want to see me read it, I guess I can post it on my Instagram. But I'll show you the comic. There's this part of it up here because they have Tree on a balloon, and then there's Cyrus and Pit couldn't find any toilet paper, and then Kai. This is based off of that one Mario Party 7 minigame where you say more into the microphone or something and then it blows up the balloon, and then there's that one person behind the shield. I don't know how to explain it, just look at it. Oh yes, this! I'm so proud of this. I love this. This is my favorite drawing that I've ever done so far. I love this. I did this with colored pencils. I just decided to color it, and I just blended it all together with my finger. And then it was done. And then there's this. I was really bored in the morning. So there's my cat Bogart. Brother, TF you doing? Get in my belly. And I don't know. There's Eleanor. She's Naruto running. And then Legolas is shooting Bogart. And then there's Tree. And M83 is smacking Clock. And that's Mabel Snake. She's making everyone pet her. Because that's what she does to me at 3 a.m. in the morning. There's Dina. From the improved version from 4th grade. Yep, there's Dina at the top. I wrote, challenge, remake an old drawing. Original from 4th grade, now from 8th grade, March 23rd. And then drawing Robo-Catzo. That was the name of the character, Robo-Catzo. And then it was from Dottie's Haunted Mansion 3. By the way, Dottie's Haunted Mansion was like this FNAF fan game I made in 4th grade, and there were 10 different games. I know. And there were like a million characters. And these are our Final Fantasy designs. That's Lily Eagle, obviously. It's quite obvious. I changed Eleanor's design for this. She used to be a knight, but since when I was playing the game, my dad and I changed her class to a geomancer. So she's a geomancer now. And Legolas pretty much stayed the same. There's Lainey. She stayed pretty much the same too, except I simplified her design, so it was easier for me to draw from memory. And Tree is a chocobo. He's Boko, but I renamed him. So, yeah, I named my chocobo Tree, fight me. And there's Zeke, he's a chemist. In this AU, he's like 7 years old, but he's normally 13, but in this AU, he's like 7. There's a failed drawing of Dina that I am not finishing. These are tether thingies. I'm gonna skip these because, I don't know, I'm skipping. I just don't feel like I would know how to explain any of this. Okay, here's non-tether stuff. There's Pea Shooter from Garden Warfare. And these are old characters that I used to draw all the time in, like, 4th grade. So I decided to draw them. Drawing old characters I no longer use. This is Zucker, Powick, and Thwack from My Singing Monsters. They're all Wublins. And I think I have all 3 of them in my game. I just haven't played it in, like, a year. There's Lucy from The Loud House, which I was obsessed with. This is Oswald. He was my Therizinoceros in Ark Survival Evolved. There's the puppet from FNAF. This is Kusachi and Mamechi from Tamagotchi, which I still absolutely love these characters. I just don't use them. And this is Mr. Kia. This was like a really old OC. I redesigned him for this. I don't think he originally had the spectacle on the bow tie. I think he just had the top hat. I don't remember, though. And then here's more of those. There's Lady. These 2, believe it or not, are from a baby show. I was in 4th grade, don't judge me. Well, they're from 2 separate baby shows, but I was in 4th grade, don't judge me. There's Ender Dragon. There's DJ Suki from Trolls. There's Bogart from My Singing Monsters, Dandy Doo from the same game, Lisa from The Loud House, and Mangle from FNAF. And then there's a big drawing of Cyrus. This took a while to color, and the shading kind of got messed up, but that's okay. There's Lily being dizzy because I was lazy, and the arms are way too short, so I'm not finishing it. This is a seance. I don't know how to explain this. There's Mabel, and they're sacrificing Dale Burrito. They are sacrificing Dale Burrito, and he's clearly terrified. But here are all the sacrificers. There's Zeke, and Melon, and Ray, and Tree. I love this. I love this a lot. These are just random sketches I did, because I was bored. There's Mabel, and it's ugly. There's that ugly thing. This is Jax. I know it says who TF is this at the top, but this is Jax. I'm gonna try to turn him into a fursuit at some point. He's gonna be cool. And I was practicing feet. Another foot. I don't know what this is. It's supposed to be, like, a type of species I think Burnt Egg Productions made. I don't remember the name of it, but they have, like, wings on their head, and they're really cool. You should definitely check them out. By the way, Burnt Egg Productions is very underrated. Go subscribe. These are paws. Paws. I don't know. There's Calyx. This is the first drawing of her I ever made. She's complicated, but I can actually draw her from memory. More Calyx sketches and Albakraken. Now this is an entire comic I did, which I'm not gonna read the whole thing because it's super long, so let me just flip through this. I did this at like 12 at night. There's Pokari-Roo and some other furry YouTubers, I guess. There's Ace of Hearts Fox, that's Zusho Wolf, and Awesome Rusty Rex. And then there's this that I didn't finish. Oh, and honey, can you babysit these 4 while I go shopping? Of course, honey. Okay, thanks, babe, bye. I ended up not finishing that, but this is the progress on that. I was gonna have them all in a shopping cart, and just, like, assault weapon acquired, and then just Owen down here. And then the one we all know and love, Draw 25. Face practice, because I was drawing clock. I was gonna color this, but I forgot to do it. I'm probably gonna do that at some point. This is Alpha's badge, that I didn't finish yet. I don't really like the way I drew it. These are little headshots I did of my favorite canon characters. I'm gonna make Pit really sassy from now on, and it's gonna be absolutely amazing, trust me. So there's Eleanor, Legolas, Lainey, Chica, Pit, Tree, Clock, and Lucario. I love Pit so much, like, the way I drew him is so perfect. I love it. There's a very failed drawing of Albakraken. I don't like the way this turned out, so I didn't finish it. Here are Final Fantasy ref sheets for the Final Fantasy AU. Lily is a monk with a Lancer secondary, and she's a Pisces, because she's me, but a Noctizol, and yeah, there's Eleanor's changed design, and she's a frog. Here's Legolas. Yeah, there's Legolas. Here's Tree, and he's baby. I love this so much over here. I love this, and I want to like digitalize it or something. I love it so much. He's baby. And then there's Lady, which I also really love. I love her. She's baby. Yes. There's this thing I made. I don't know. There's like a height comparison thing I did, I guess. Am I just embarrassing myself on camera? Here's Zach from the same show as Eleanor, literally destroying people in dodgeball. I think only my sisters will understand this, because basically we roleplay a lot, and this happened, and it was funny. And Zach, well, actually they just asked me to draw this, so I did, and it's Zach. And then there's Zach in the principal's office because of that. There's Jax. I tried to redraw him, but it's really ugly. An unfinished drawing of Mabel. This is a character concept for another Inkling OC, another one. I drew Cole after a really long time. I want to start using her in animations again, because I love her. There's Axel. He's Chunk. He's my son, and I love him. There's Zine. Xena the Zine. There was an erase mark on that page. There's stuff all over this page, oh my god. And then these are the last things in here that I didn't, like, finish yet. I'm still working on these right now. There's Mabel and Tekna, and Mabel's sad. And there's Shark, but very lazily drawn. There's Kai. That's Tree, obviously. I don't know why, but I give him braces now, and I make him super fluffy, because it's cute, okay? Don't judge me. There's Nate. And Axel, and Pixel, and Aaron, the 3 Sibs. And there's Melon. And Melon is the last thing in here. Bye.